Just a bit of an update. This is about well, let's just have a look at this. It was about Neil Taylor, chairman of the Fallin Community Voice. I asked him a question on Saturday about what they were discussing on Facebook was speeding in Fallin, speeding cars. So they were talking. I can't see the actual post anymore. I don't know where it's gone. I'm not sure what's happened. I've got a feeling I've maybe been blocked. But I asked them a question, and what it was somewhere along the lines of, have you considered how much... So what they were talking about was putting traffic calming measures in Fallin in the main street, and they were talking about putting, speed humps like what they have in Plain. And I wasn't able to discuss it with him because I think he blocked me, and I'm not exactly sure, but something happened. So he didn't answer it. Well, he did answer the question. He said, are you even from Fallin or something like that? So then I answered back was, can you answer my question first, please? So I was very polite enough not to swear or nothing like that. So he disappeared off the face of the earth there. So I've been looking at this. This is Fallin. So this Fallin Community Voice is seems to be it's a charity funded by, I can't remember, I did read it. I'd have to go and look at that. So it's got this sort of stuff in it, climate, fourth update, So what they were talking about, and I'm just going to record this just so we can keep an eye on it, although it's obviously available for people to read here, but it's a problem with Facebook. The problem with conducting any type of discussion or anything on Facebook is it's a very unreliable place to put something. So equally they're using it to put information out, and we all use it. So most of us seem to use it, and I know not everybody does, but a lot of people do. So this is I think on the back of what they're talking about. The whole discussion was on Facebook was they were wanting traffic calming. So this is a lady who's complained to the Fallin Community Voice, and this is what is. I'll read it out first, right? For Victoria Hendry, member of the public who lives in Stirling Road, she wanted to raise serious concerns about the amount of cars speeding through the village. She told us a dog had been killed due to this last year, and is concerned that the next time it could be a child. We confirmed with her that the council and the police have all done surveys which returned results that confirm Fallin does not require traffic calming measures on the main street. The community police are coming to the Grub Hub on Thursday. We're going to speak to them. We agreed as a group that this is not good enough, and we like to take community action. So there will be an emergency meeting held in January. So I don't know if that's the Facebook post might have been about that meeting. So I don't know where to find it. If MD reads this, watches this from Fallin, it'd be great if you could show me it. I can't seem to find it. I don't know if I've been blocked from there or something. I don't know. Because if I have been, that's... Because at the end of the day, I live like 2 miles from Fallin, and I drive through Fallin about 3, 4 or 5 times a day. So it is of interest to me. So basically this thing here, I mean, serious concerns about cars. She told us a dog had been killed due to this last year. and the next time it could be a child. So they are. This is not good enough. So the police are saying they've done surveys. Does not require traffic cam measures on the main street. Well, it's already got 20 zones, and it's also got these things in the middle of the road that if you're not careful you can crash into them. These, I forget what you call them, but there's bits in the middle of the road with not bollard, plastic bollard things. So she's saying, so this woman she's decided that the dog, so the dog, I wasn't there, I don't know. I would imagine the dog was killed because it ran out on the road. So due to this, so whose fault is it? The dog owner? The dog? It's a badly trained dog. Well, it's dead, right? So then she's like some kind of Victoria Hendry seems to be some kind of clairvoyant that the next time it could be a child, explanation mark. Well, again, you need to teach your children to stay away from roads. And it's so that I need a bit more information. But what I did read was there were suggestions of putting, these stupid. This whole thing to me, I think we've got 20 zones, we've got traffic calming measures. I don't understand why they're saying there isn't traffic calming measures, because there already is. I think I'm talking about the main street through, Stirling Road, yeah, that must be the main street. So I think they all seem to start going a bit too far with this. I mean, the reality is there's always a chance that a child or a dog can get killed on a road, and you're never ever going to totally, stop that from happening. It's tragic. We can minimalise it as much as we can, but I think the reality is that the only way to stop it really is to stop using cars, trucks and vans. So it'd be like bringing our whole society to some kind of strange end. Tragedies can happen, and it's not necessarily because of speeding. There was a child killed in Earth, a tragic accident. It's like no bearing on 20 zones or traffic calming measures or anything like that. It was just a tragic accident. So this sort of crazy behaviour. So what I actually said was, can you afford this? Can we afford this? And he didn't even answer the question, he ran. I think he blocked me, I don't even know if he did, but he will not answer that question. That's Neil Taylor. So that's him there. Neil Taylor, FCV chair. I asked him, how can you afford it? And he quite arrogantly insinuated that I don't come from Fallin. My ancestors have been here for about 300 years in this area. Bannockburn, Stirling, Callander, Falkirk, Alloa, you name it, they've been here for 300 years. And, I was actually slightly offended that I am not being given a voice, because my voice or my opinion doesn't seem to concur with his, is what I thought, right? So there's a meeting on the 28th of January. I don't know if it's open to the public. It says you have to be in Fallin to join this. Community Fallin community voice. I did read somewhere it was for Fallin and surrounding areas in one of these things that I read, so I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, so there's the Neil Taylor's post. So that was 9:30, 22nd of January. So twice. That's 9:34 and 9:55 on Neil Taylor. 24th of January. So here's the Neil Taylor 9:33. That's Saturday morning. Willie Rattray's comment 9:33. It is a bit. I suppose it does seem a bit difficult to really keep track of. I think Facebook's absolute disaster. It causes nothing but trouble. I think. I mean, as I say, we all seem to use it. These charities and organisations use it, and we use it. Everybody uses it. Government uses it. Everybody. So I can't quite figure out. So there's a comment up there. It says public. So I reacted to a photo. So that public group. I don't know how it works. So just somebody's comment. So I click on that. It just goes to the actual person. It doesn't go to the comment. What does that say there? Remove reaction. So I'd like to get back to the thread where they were talking about traffic restrictions in Fallin, but I can't find it, so it's disappeared. I think it's because I've been blocked off it, actually. It's what I actually think. Which is extremely annoying, especially when I'm not misbehaving. I'm just not agreeing with the main thrust of what this guy's saying, what he's wanting. So I think he seems to be one of these sustainable types. So we've got like Donald Trump in power now. He's going to push back on the net zero stuff. So people like this are going to have to change their tune. So, well, they will, because they'll probably just slither around. So that's it there. That's that group. So there I'm welcomed into it. So that's the chairman. That guy there. I just think it's pretty grim if you join a group and it's almost like you've got to completely agree with a sort of. I mean, surely your view should be, especially when it's called a community voice. So my voice has got to conform to what this Neil Taylor's wanting. I've got to go out. So if I ask how much this traffic restrictions are going to cost the economy, if you're going to put sleeping, we didn't even get into the whole topic of the sleeping policemen. Well, they don't call them that anymore, do they? Traffic calming measures. It wasn't that guy. It was the other guy. So he's an ex-commander from the Navy. So it was about these sleeping. I don't actually live in Fallin, so it's a good job, because when the trucks go up and over these things and they thump back down, it can damage the foundations of the houses. Because this is the Forth River Valley and it's built on clay. So that doesn't particularly bother me that much, but I didn't even get a chance to mention it. I doubt they've even considered that. So I don't know what happens if I click on that. That's Fallin independent traders. I don't think that's. Basically, for Fallin independent traders who would like to reach out, tight knit community, small job, or busy welcome to join poster creations. So I joined it, but it was somewhere else that. So in this scenario, come on. Okay, now come on. Tune in. So in this scenario, okay, now, come on. Come on. Stupid freaking thing. There we go. So I joined Fallin. So you click on that public group and it takes you to that. So right. You know what? Never mind. We'll just move on from it at the moment. So thanks for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe. We'll just keep an eye and see what. It doesn't matter that much. If they want to go and do, who cares? Let them get on with it. I just think I like to think we've got democracy, and we don't seem to have democracy. Is my main problem with this sort of thing. They seem to come up with these ideas and push, and it's quite crazy to think that this woman can come away with that and actually instigate a scenario where they'll end up just because, and they're saying, so it says we agreed as a group. Who did? Who agreed? This is not good enough. So I mean, what does that mean? So she could think that cars doing 20 miles per hour are speeding. I don't know who she is. Some old biddy or something that's got to be heard. I mean, the kids need, they have to learn about road safety. Dogs have to. Dogs are daft. I mean, your dog must be on a lead. So whose fault is it? It's not a speeding car. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the car was doing 100 miles per hour. I don't know. But somehow I reckon it probably was the dog ran out in front of the car. So she's blaming the car driver, when it's actually the dog, and it's the dog owner, isn't it? Because you've got to keep them in the lead, haven't you? Especially if you know what the dog's like. So we agreed as a group this is not good enough. We'd like to take opportunity to, we'd like to take community action. So what are you going to do? So this is the thing about this. I use that road. What are you going to do? What community action are you talking about? When you've already been to the police, we confirmed that with her that the council, the council, what do you mean, the Stirling Council, and the police have all done surveys which returned results that confirm Fallin does not require traffic calming measures on the main street. So they're going to speak. So the police and Stirling Council say that traffic calming measures are not needed on the main street. But they are saying we agreed as a group this is not good enough. So these people in this group, so that must be them. That's Neil Taylor. I don't know. Climate Force. Okay. They agreed, so the group, is that them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. It's not good enough. What does that mean? It's like, so I would be objecting to any more money being spent on that sort of thing. These 20 zones are unlawful, traffic calming measures. I mean, the police say there's no problems, and how are you going to, it doesn't matter how many signs you've got. Sleeping policemen, you even put them in and you'll get people go over them and accelerate really hard between each one. Even that, it's going to slow them down, yeah, but, what you want to do, end humanity? So this is from people, I'll bet you £1 to a penny that guy is living in a detached house in Fallin. He's on a pension, he's doing quite well. He doesn't have to go to work, and he doesn't have to drive a truck. He doesn't have to drive a van or a car. He doesn't have to get from this place to that place. He's not a carer. Maybe if he did a care job, it might help. That's what I did. I was doing 50. What was it? I was doing about 90 miles a day around about this area, going from one place to another. You didn't get time to go from one job to another. If you were in Fallin at 7:30 and you had to be in Alloa, the next job was 8 o'clock at Alloa. You had to do the job in Fallin at 7:30 and then be in Alloa for 8 o'clock. So normally you'd get in your car and you'd go like fuck to get there. Yeah, obviously. You've got some idiots like this putting sleeping policemen and everything in place. They're just not thinking this through at all. But so that's the meeting tomorrow, 6:30. I don't even know if I don't know if it's a public meeting or what. Is it a private meeting? Who knows? Right, thanks for watching. Bye.